Ladies and gentlemen, do you like skill damage? Do you like setup? Do you like patience? Then you're gonna love Kokonoe. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this video is basically going to be me telling you about how to play Kokonoe, her strengths, weaknesses, how I found success on her, some of her unique skills and potentials that you should be really looking for. And I mean, when it comes to potential synergies, there's actually just one thing you need. But yeah, let's start with her general playstyle. Let's keep this short, sweet, and simple. There are three main builds that you're going to do. Your basic attack build, where it's primarily, of course, focused on basic attack. Your parts, which is like a little bit mixed of both, and the skill build. When I say skill build, if you ever want to go skill, focus on one of these two lasers. Actually, if you're going to use this laser that's coming from the ground, go with the parts build. Focus on the one that's coming from the sky. I mean, usually, there's a lot of synergies with it, from like having it stun and increasing its duration. But, I mean, pretty much you just use them both in tandem together, too. They have good synergies. But usually, if you do go the laser that's coming from the ground, parts is a good build to mix with it. What I noticed works best on Kokonoe, whether you're going skill or basic attack based, or parts even, get cold on your main source of damage. And then get this skill that states at max stacks of cold, do a burst of damage. Especially if you go one of these two lasers, you're going to get that burst of damage heavily. And with even like her basic attack build, there are like a lot of small hits that happen that can just stack cold. Anything that supports multi-hitting is the way to go with Kokonoe. She is multi-hitting the multi-hitting character. Everything she uses multi-hits, from the missiles she shoots, from the lasers, from the particles that fall from the parts, it all multi-hits. And of course, something like lightning and cold and even burn, you get the one argument where you have a 20% chance to do a burst of damage of hitting somebody, or really good on Kokonoe. I found the best success with Frost. Now, as you can tell from the clips, Kokonoe has insane boss damage. Where she doesn't really, I don't know, man. If you're doing skills, she's so committed. That is her biggest issue to whatever she's doing. She is committed. Whenever you press a button, you're locked into that full animation. At least more than any other character except Hakuman, because that man just feels incredibly slow. I feel like they gave her an abundance of health just because they knew that you're probably going to get hit a lot. But I mean, that doesn't really synergize with the part where, you know, she gets more damage by not being hit. But just know you're very committed. That's like the major issue I have with Kokonoe. Otherwise, like, the damage she outputs is well worth it. Even though, like, obviously her skill build is way more damage than the parts or the basic attack, they are still, don't count them out of the game yet. Not even the parts, just the basic attack kind of is lackluster compared to the parts and skill. But maybe I just haven't had the best synergy with it compared to the other two. Still damage. Now, at one point, I was really good to tell you what synergizes, what's what, but the game already does that, and I feel like that's just a lot more work than I need to. And of course, you can just do anything. If you're going basic attack, obviously get anything that says basic attack damage. If you're going skill, go anything that says skill. Though she has an abundance of synergies that it's really hard to not synergize. Though the number one things you should get is the skill that is listed as the down skill. Like, hold the skill button and down. Or hold down in the skill button. The basic attack, then the skill. That is another good one to get. And finally, parts. Anything that says parts, you're in the green. If you have parts, you have a good run set up for you. And yeah, that's enough talking to me. Go play the game for yourself. Go feel how you like to play Kokonoe. Let me know how you actually like to play Kokonoe, what you find success on, and anything that you think I missed that me and her strengths and weaknesses. I mean, she's one of the strongest characters, if not the strongest character in the game, next to Lambda and Mai, who's probably going to be next after S. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I am recording this the day before the S update drops, so things are subjected to change or be nerfed, but who knows. Like, share, subscribe. The schedule should be more consistent. You should have more videos in a week since I'm not sick anymore. So, yeah. Peace.